And Charles and Darlene just walked out the front door. Charles' truck just started up. And Charles is driving away. Charles is on disability. He qualified for an apartment because he's on disability. So he's got a job flipping houses now. He's getting paid under the table so that the IRS doesn't get any tax money from him, and it keeps his disability. So he's obviously able to work, which means he doesn't need disability. He told me in the living room that I have this on video that he was going to be running his own crew. And I saw him drive by twice. In the back of his truck we had a refrigerator and other household appliances in it, and furniture, which requires very heavy lifting. So his dishonesty, he's cheating the IRS out of tax money. Just your really trustworthy, honest type of guy. My Uncle John used to do the same thing. He was a painter. He still is one, but he was getting his pay cash only. IRS caught up with him, and they dropped a hammer on him. It was 5:48 a.m. when I opened my eyes, and as soon as I did, Charles and Darlene both began to speak in Charles's room. And probably 5 minutes later, they were both out the front door. Darlene said to Charles, "Have a nice day," and closed her bedroom door. And Charles walked out of Darlene's room, and then Darlene said, "Come on, Ellie." And I heard the dog in the hall. I've been laying in bed and hadn't even gotten out. Jake's gone to sleep in his bed. Actually, I was awake with the urge to pee for about an hour before I actually began to move about in my bed. And during the course of the time for the hour that I was awake, I laid in bed and didn't move. So, when I began to turn about in my bed, that Charles and Darlene both began to speak in Darlene's room. Maybe 5 minutes later, they were both out the door. And the odd thing about it is, of course, like I said, that Darlene said to Charles, "Have a nice day," and closed her bedroom door when Charles walked out of Darlene's room. And then Darlene said, "Come on, Ellie," to the dog. And walked out the front door and just found enough time to take a